today we're gonna do a bicep workout right in your kitchen. Now when you think of bicep exercises, you think of going to the gym, or dumbbells, and you're doing, traditional curl, and you're doing the workout. Biceps are the hardest muscle to train outside of the gym. So I'm assuming most of you either have a stool that's gonna be in your kitchen or in the dining room, something that looks like this. Now, as long as it has 4 legs, and usually they have a bar that goes in between, you'd be surprised with the variations that you can get with doing a bicep workout. So I'm gonna go through a few exercises that you can do and put it right into a workout. Now, depending on how strong you are, you're gonna hold the chair or the stool in different positions. If you want it to be lighter, you're gonna hold higher on the stool. If you want it to be heavier, you hold more towards the end, because more of the weight is gonna be on the end of the stool. So first one we're gonna do is a hammer. A hammer is when you do a bicep curl, but you're doing it with a vertical fist instead of a horizontal fist. So all you're gonna do, I'm gonna grab on the ends here, like this. You can tilt it forward. Now when you hold the stool out, you're gonna push your elbows further out than your hips. The reason is, when you're doing bicep curls or anti-bicep exercises, sometimes we may hang it by all the way down. And when you're doing that, you're not putting any pressure on the bicep, so you're allowing it to rest. When you lift your elbows up like this, and you want to have a micro bend in your arms, so you don't want your arms to be like this and putting pressure on your elbows. So you have a micro bend, which is just a tiny bend. Hold out just like this. As soon as you bring it out like this, keep your shoulders tight, you're going to already start to feel it in your biceps. That's going to put pressure, because when you're holding it like this, it requires your bicep to hold the weight up instead of just holding it by your side and letting gravity do the work. So you're going to hold it up just like this, nice tight curl, pull your wrist up, and then just pull up, and then go back down. Again, to a micro bend, and then right there. Don't put your elbows down, keep them out, and pull up just like that. Squeeze the bicep on the way up. You'd be surprised, you think the chair is light. Now for a traditional curl. So what I suggest is you hold the bar right in the middle. Same thing, don't keep your elbow too tight to your body, because it's gonna really make the workout too easy. So you're gonna hold your elbow out a little bit, micro bend, and you're gonna feel it in your bicep already. When you lift your elbow up, you're gonna feel the tension in your bicep. That's what you're looking for. You curl up, boom, and you go back down. And when you're lifting up, push your wrist out. Don't curl your wrist in. That takes away from the bicep workout. You're gonna relax your hand and lift more with your wrist. That's really gonna add the peak in the bicep and put the pressure there. Down, and don't rush it, because like a free weight, this is gonna be wobbly, so you wanna make sure you really go slow and stabilize to make sure you're putting all the pressure on the bicep. And again, the closer you hold to the top, the easier it's gonna be. Same thing works on one of these tools, same thing applies. Like I said before with the hammers, but again, straight bar, wherever you can hold it where the weight is down, same thing, just hold it right out, and then pull right up. Now, the reason I was holding out to the side wasn't just so you can see it better. When you open up your chest and you do it to the side, so it's like this, or like this, it puts more pressure on your bicep. You're isolating the bicep more. So even if you're at the gym doing a curl this way, try to turn out sometimes and pull that shoulder out, pull that chest out. It's gonna put all that pressure right in the bicep. This way you can take something like the stool that might be a little bit lighter than you're used to, depending on your age and your abilities and your strength, but it's still gonna allow you to get a very good workout by turning and putting all the pressure on your bicep. Now when it comes to bicep development, looking at athletes, me personally, gymnasts who've been in the Olympics or just gymnasts in general, they have some of the best looking bodies and some of the best biceps out there when it comes to just development and strength and overall density. These gymnasts mainly do bodyweight exercises. So now we're gonna finish off with a good bodyweight exercises for biceps. Again, I'm doing this right in the kitchen, so you don't need a lot of space in order to get this workout completed. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna invert your hands so your fingers are facing behind you as much as possible to where your wrists are comfortable. Now again, a slight micro bend. Now from this position, you can flex and put tension on your biceps, and you wanna keep that contraction the entire time throughout the workout. So you're gonna go into a push-up position. All you're gonna do is you're gonna keep your butt up, your back flat, and you're gonna creep your feet forward. And as you do it, you're gonna push your chin forward, and as you do it, you're gonna squeeze your biceps. At some point, you're gonna feel all the weight, like right now, going to your biceps. You wanna squeeze your bicep, and you're gonna hold for 10. 10. Keep the tension on your biceps. Then from the same position, we're gonna do push-ups from this position. So you're here, you're gonna keep that tension on your biceps. You're gonna go down, and then up. Down, and then up. And really push your chin forward and squeeze your biceps. You're gonna feel it in your inner chest and in your biceps. So really make sure in that last workout, in that push-up position, that you're keeping a slight micro bend in your elbow. And you want to really make sure that you're keeping your bicep flexed. And you're gonna think about putting the pressure and putting the weight of your body on your biceps when you're leaning forward. This one gives you a really good pump. I like doing this when I'm on the road or I'm visiting. Like now, I'm at my girlfriend's house or I go visit my parents' house. You don't want to go to the gym, you don't have any dumbbells. There's no excuse. If you can find a way to do it, there's always a way. So you're gonna mix up the exercises. You're gonna start off with a warm up with the push-up exercise, between holding for 10 seconds, doing about 5 or so push-ups, holding for another 30 seconds, and then finishing with again about 5 more push-ups or so, depending on what you can do. You're gonna do 2 different exercises. The hammer curls, which is the vertical wrist, and then the traditional bicep curl, which is the horizontal wrist. Do 3 sets of each exercise and do 8 to 10 reps on each one. All right, leave a like for the video if this helped you in any way and you felt the workout, and comment any questions you have below, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Oos.